Hi, my name is Liz and I'm with Big Hairy Dog, and we're going to show you another training video today. So today's video is going to be fairly short, but in my opinion it is a must-see. This is understanding Prism's hierarchy. Alright, so we're going to go into our Retail Pro main menu and we're going to jump into our admin console. Now we're going to go down to our node preferences, and node selection is going to be an easy place for me to help you guys understand this. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at this top section, current context. So current context means that whatever we are changing, adjusting, whether that's in grid formats or printing preferences, we're setting it at a certain level, all right? So right now we are at the corporation level. Now, for most corporations, we are going to have one subsidiary, all right? For a very large corporation that is in multiple parts of the globe, they might end up having two separate subsidiaries. But I like to think of a subsidiary as the largest umbrella of organization, all right? So things within the same subsidiary tend to share the same type of inventory, the same items even, and they can transfer between stores fairly easily, that kind of thing, all right? So let's go into that subsidiary. I just double click that. Now, within a subsidiary, we're going to go to our next level, these stores, all right? Now, in this example, I only have 2 stores, but we can really have a lot here. Of course, we have our store number, our store name, and our store code that all make up the unique identity of a store. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and remind you guys that here is where you can actually edit some store information. So using that little pencil icon, I can change the name, address, tax areas even right here. All right, let's go ahead and exit for now. Now I'm going to go ahead and double click into that Puppy Love Retail, and as you can see, the Prism current context kind of follows us and shows us that we're at the corporation, then store 1, that's that subsidiary 1, and then Puppy Love Retail. And for a quick jump around, you can actually use the arrows and it pulls down a little drop down menu, and I can hop over to store 0 if I wanted to. All right, now within the stores, we have our final level, our workstations, all right? So here we go. I can see I have, 3 separate entries here. One of them is going to be my tech toolkit. The other is our Prism Lab 2. And if you're ever wondering, well, which workstation is mine? How can I check? The workstation name will match the name listed here at the top. There it is. All right, so let's go ahead and hit edit there. And again, I can go ahead and change information like my tax area or price level at this level. All right, save and exit. And I can click into that, and there's not much more to do here. It's my last level. Now, why is it important to understand the hierarchy? It's because sometimes we'll make changes and we won't make it at the right level. And we really don't want you to be pulling out your hair or, thinking that something is not working, when in reality, we just have to go down to that lower level, or maybe we just have to check it at that higher level, all right? So just as a heads up, things or areas where we see this being an issue are going to be things like printing preferences, the tax area. Again, hey, I changed it, but it's still pulling the old tax area. Double check that workstation. Make sure it's not set at that lower level. Changing at the higher level won't do you much good there. Grid formats is another example. There's a lot of times really in this area where it will want you to be at the correct context. Now, certain things you have to be in a certain context. For example, if I go down to grid, or actually not grid formats, let's go down to employees. Actually, that's a good one. Okay, and we're going to go up to the corporation. All right, so you see, that looks very different when we get down to the workstation versus our corporation level. And we have actually a little red flag here. Additional employee settings require context to be set at the store level. So it does a really good job of reminding you where you need to be if you're not at the right spot. Okay, well, that is about it. If you run into any issues or you have additional questions, of course, give us a call. We're always here for you. This has been Liz with Big Hairy Dog. Thank you for joining me with this training video, and we hope to catch you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.